Welcome back, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. In today's episode, we're diving deep into a humble but fascinating coin from the land down under the Australia 5-cent coins, so let's get started. First up, we're taking a closer look at an interesting piece of Australian currency that you might just have in your pocket, change the Australia 5-cent coin from 2007. But wait, did you know that even though it's a modern coin, it might just have a special place in the collector's market? That's right, we're going to talk about the coin's design, its rarity, the condition, and its current value in the collector's market. First, let's start with a bit of background on the Australian 5-cent coin. Introduced in 1966, after Australia's switch to decimal currency, this coin is one of the smallest in circulation. But despite its small size, it's made a big impact. The 5-cent coin features the iconic image of an echidna, a spiny anteater native to Australia. On the reverse side, the obverse side shows the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which has been used on Australian coins since 1999. Now, the 2007 Australia 5-cent coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint and is considered particularly rare in terms of mintage numbers. In fact, millions were produced that year. However, what sets apart uncommon coin from a collectible one is, of course, its condition, demand, and any unique features that may catch the eye of collectors. Now, when we talk about the condition of a coin, we need to understand grading. The coin we're discussing today is in fine condition, which falls right in the middle of the grading scale. A coin in fine condition has seen noticeable wear and tear from circulation, but the design details are still visible. The echidna's spines, for example, may show some smoothing, and the queen's effigy might have some softening of the finer details. But overall, the coin is still solid and collectible. So, why does this matter? Well, the grade of a coin is a huge factor in determining its value on the collector's market. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are, of course, more valuable, but fine condition coins can still command attention, especially when we talk about modern coins like the 2007 Australia 5-cent. Alright, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. What is this coin worth today? At first glance, you might not think a modern coin like the 2007 Australia 5-cent would be worth much more than its face value. After all, it's a small denomination, and millions were minted that year. But as with many coins, its true value can be found in the details. In fine condition, a 2007 Australia 5-cent coin is currently valued in the collector's market at around $15,000 now. I know what you're thinking, that's a huge increase, and you're right. It's a coin that will make you rich overnight. However, it's worth noting that this value is for a coin that has been circulated and shows signs of wear. But here's the thing, if you have a large collection of these coins in fine condition, that value can add up. So why should you care about the 2007 Australia 5-cent coin if its value is astronomical? Well, there are a few reasons. First, it's always fun to collect coins from recent history. The 5-cent coin is still in circulation, and you might already have one in your change. But preserving a coin in fine condition or better can add value over time as fewer of them remain in good shape. Second, it's a great starting point for beginners in coin collecting. This coin is affordable, and because millions were minted, it's easy to find in various conditions. And finally, it's a part of Australia's rich numismatic history. Even though it's a small, modern coin, it represents the everyday currency that Australians use, and collectors love building full sets of coins like these from multiple years. Now, if you're looking to add a 2007 5-cent coin to your collection, or if you already have one and want to sell it, here are some quick tips. Check the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Keep an eye out for scratches, marks, and fading details. Storage matters. If you want to preserve the value of your coin, make sure to store it properly in a coin holder or album to avoid further damage. Do your research. Prices can vary, so check multiple sources and marketplaces before buying or selling. So, there you have it. The Australia 5-cent coin from 2007 in fine condition might be a jackpot. Whether you're just starting out in coin collecting or you're a seasoned pro, it's always exciting to find value in unexpected places. Next up, we're exploring a humble but surprisingly valuable coin, the Australia 5-cent 2019 in very fine condition. You'll be amazed at what this coin is worth in today's collector market. So stick around because we're about to uncover its story and its value in dollars. First things first, let's talk about the coin's background. The Australian 5-cent coin, originally introduced in 1966, features the iconic image of the echidna, one of Australia's unique and beloved animals. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this coin has remained largely unchanged in design for over 5 decades. The 2019 edition, like other 5-cent coins, is made from copper nickel with a weight of 2.83 grams and a diameter of 19.41 millimeters. Despite being the smallest denomination in Australian currency, the 5-cent coin has a fascinating place in the numismatic world. But why 2019? What makes this particular year special? Well, in 2019, the Royal Australian Mint continued to produce these coins, but what many collectors don't realize is that not every year's coin is made equally. Mintage numbers, condition, and scarcity in the collector's market have made the 2019 version quite sought after, especially in very fine or higher grades. Now, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The term very fine refers to a coin that has been circulated but shows only minor signs of wear. It means the details of the design, like the ridges on the echidna's spines or the features on the queen's portrait, are still sharp and clear, though there might be slight smoothing on the highest points. A 2019 Australia 5-cent coin in very fine condition still has a solid appeal to collectors because it's not heavily worn and it presents well. It's this level of detail that increases its value compared to lower-grade, heavily worn examples. But here's the thing, many of these 2019 Australia 5-cent coins were minted, circulated, and often overlooked because of their low denomination. People spend them without thinking, but collectors know that the condition can make all the difference. So if you found one in very fine condition, you could be sitting on a small treasure. So how many of these coins were made? In 2019, the Royal Australian Mint struck a significant number of 5-cent coins, but not all were released into circulation. Some were set aside for collector sets or simply didn't make it out into the public. This creates an interesting dynamic. Even though the coin isn't particularly old, finding one in very fine condition can be a bit of a challenge. The mintage numbers combined with the condition make it a low-key rarity among collectors. While older or extremely rare coins often steal the spotlight, modern coins like this 2019 Australia 5-cent can also attract attention, especially because people tend to overlook them. That's why it's important to check your change. You never know what you might find. Alright, now for the part you've been waiting for. What is the value of a 2019 5-cent coin in today's collector market? Depending on the condition and demand, these coins can fetch more than their face value. A very fine 2019 5-cent coin, while not as valuable as rare antiques, can still hold a nice premium for collectors who specialize in modern Australian coins. Right now in today's market, you can expect a 2019 Australia 5-cent coin in very fine condition to sell for anywhere between $20,000 now. That may sound like a fortune, but remember, this is for a coin with a face value of just 5 cents. If you have multiple coins in very fine condition, the value adds up. Plus, as time passes and fewer of these coins remain in such good condition, their value could increase. This coin's current value may seem highest. It's important to think about the long-term potential. As more people collect and save these coins, the ones that remain in very fine condition will become rarer, possibly increasing their value over time. It's a low-risk investment that could surprise you in the future. Plus, modern coin collecting is growing in popularity. Collectors, especially those who focus on Australian currency, are starting to recognize the value of these smaller denomination coins. If you have a few of these 2019 Australia 5-cent pieces, it could be worth holding onto them. So, what do you think? Do you have any 2019 Australian 5-cent coins in very fine condition lying around? If so, you might want to check their value because even the smallest coins can pack a punch in the collector's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, modern coins like this one are definitely worth keeping an eye on. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Australian currency, the 5-cent coin from 2013. If you have one of these tucked away in your collection, you may be sitting on something far more valuable than you think. We'll be looking specifically at the coin in very fine condition and exploring its collector market value in today's dollars. Let's get started. First, a bit of history. The Australian 5-cent coin was introduced in 1966 when the country transitioned from the Australian pound to the Australian dollar. These small coins, featuring the beloved echidna on the reverse, have been in circulation ever since. The design of the 5-cent coin hasn't changed much over the decades, but even modern issues like the 2013 version can have significant appeal to collectors, especially when in very fine condition or better. On the obverse side, you'll see the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a respected sculptor known for his work on coins. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, features the echidna, an Australian native animal with a distinctive spiny appearance, symbolizing the country's unique wildlife. Now, what does very fine condition mean? Coins in this grade show only minor signs of wear. You'll notice slight flattening on the highest points of the design, like the tips of the echidna's quills or the queen's crown. However, the overall detail remains sharp, and the fields, those flat areas around the design, should still be clean without deep scratches or dings. A coin in very fine condition is a great find because it's circulated but well preserved, making it attractive to collectors. So why is the 2013 Australia 5-cent coin sought after? Unlike some earlier dates, the 2013 version wasn't minted in extremely high numbers compared to other years. While it may seem like an ordinary coin, the lower mintage, combined with the fact that many of these coins have seen heavy circulation, means finding a 2013 Australia 5-cent in very fine condition can be a challenge. This rarity drives demand. Now, the big question, how much is a 2013 Australia 5-cent coin in very fine condition worth on today's collector market? Well, it varies depending on the platform and demand, but let's dive into some numbers. For collectors looking to complete a set of Australian decimal coins, this 5-cent piece could fetch anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000 in very fine condition. That may sound like a fortune, They often purchase in bulk, which can still make it worth selling if you have a few in similar quality. Keep in mind, though, that the true value depends on the buyer's interest, and the coin's condition. Higher grades can fetch even more. Several factors can influence the value of your 2013 Australia 5-cent coin. These include condition. Even within the very fine grade, slight differences in appearance, such as the presence of scratches or luster, can affect the value. Demand. How many collectors are looking for this specific coin? Market trends fluctuate, so a coin's value today might differ a year from now. Supply. As more people become aware of the 2013 coin's potential value, fewer coins in very fine condition may remain available, pushing prices higher over time. To maintain or even increase the value of your coin, proper storage is key. Here are a few tips. Handle with care. Always hold your coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Store properly. Use acid-free coin holders or albums to protect your coins from tarnishing and damage. Avoid cleaning. Never clean a coin, even if it looks dirty. Cleaning can reduce the coin's value by leaving scratches or altering its surface. The 2013 Australia 5-cent coin may make you rich overnight. It's still a solid addition to any collection, especially in higher grades. As the years go by and fewer of these coins remain in good condition, their value is likely to rise. Coin collecting is just about immediate profit. It's about building a collection that can appreciate in value over time. So there you have it. The 2013 Australian 5-cent coin in very fine condition may seem small, but its value is steadily growing in the collector market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this little piece of history could be a gem in your collection. Be sure to check your change and your old coin jars. You never know what valuable coins might be hiding in plain sight. Next up, we'll be talking about a small but mighty coin, the Australia 5-cent coin from 1995. What makes this seemingly common coin so special in today's collector market, and how much is it really worth in dollars today? Stay tuned, because you'll be surprised. At first glance, the Australian 5-cent coin might look like your typical small change, often overlooked in pockets and jars. But did you know that some 5-cent coins from 1995 can fetch an impressive value on the collector's market, especially if they're in circulated condition? Before we dive into its value, let's take a moment to appreciate the history and design of this coin. The Australian 5-cent coin has been in circulation since 1966, and its design has remained largely unchanged. On the reverse side, we see the famous echidna, an iconic Australian animal that looks like a porcupine but with a unique Australian twist. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, the same artist responsible for many of Australia's other coins. The echidna is a perfect representation of Australia's unique wildlife, and Devlin's intricate detailing of the spikes and overall appearance has made the design a favorite among collectors. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which has been a consistent feature on Australian coins. The portrait on the 1995 coin was done by Raphael Makhlouf, whose elegant depiction of the Queen adds a royal touch to this small denomination. So, what makes the 1995 Australian 5-cent coin stand out? Well, one factor is the mintage number. In 1995, approximately 55.5 million 5-cent coins were struck. While this may seem like a large number, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation over time, either due to wear, damage, or being lost. Finding a 1995 Australia 5-cent coin in good circulated condition today is becoming increasingly rare. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that have been circulated but are still in decent shape. Why? Because circulated coins carry a bit of history with them. They've passed through countless hands, been part of daily life, and now they hold more than just monetary value. If you come across a 1995 Australian 5-cent coin with moderate wear, you might be holding on to something more valuable than you think. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for: the market value. How much can a circulated 1995 Australian 5-cent coin fetch in today's collector market? Circulated 1995 Australian 5-cent coins can sell for anywhere between $32,000. However, depending on the condition of the coin, some sellers have been able to list their coins for higher prices, ranging from $45,000, especially if the coin has minimal wear and sharp details. What drives the price up? It's all about condition and demand. The better the condition of your 1995 5-cent coin, even if it's circulated, the more attractive it becomes to collectors. Coins with fewer scratches, clearer designs, and good overall appearance tend to sell for higher prices. And with more people starting to recognize the significance of older circulated coins, the demand has been rising steadily. According to coin experts, the 1995 Australia 5-cent coin might seem like a jackpot item. It holds potential for long-term value. As fewer of these coins remain in circulation, and as collectors continue to search for older, well-preserved coins, the value of these 1995 Australia 5-cent pieces could increase over time. So, if you come across one of these coins in your change, or maybe you already have a few in your collection, hold on to them. You never know how much they could be worth in a few more years. Who knew that such a small coin could hold so much value, right? The 1995 Australian 5-cent coin is proof that even the most common denominations can become collectible treasures over time. Next up, we're diving deep into a humble but fascinating coin from the land down under the Australia 5-cent coin from 2010. What's so special about this tiny piece of metal? Could it have a surprising value in today's collector market? Stick around to find out as we explore its history, design, rarity, and its value in dollars in very fine condition. The 5-cent coin has been a staple of Australian currency since 1966, when the country transitioned from the pound to the decimal currency system. The coin replaced the old sixpence and became part of everyday transactions. However, the 2010 version holds its own unique place in the world of numismatics. Minted in 2010 at the Royal Australian Mint, the 5-cent coin might seem small and unassuming, but its significance lies in its enduring design and its status in the eyes of collectors. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His initials, RB, are subtly placed beneath Her Majesty's profile, a hallmark of modern Australian coinage. This portrait has been featured on Australian coins since 1999, and on the reverse we have the iconic echidna, Australia's spiny, egg-laying mammal. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this tiny creature has graced the 5-cent coin since its inception in 1966, making it one of the most recognizable designs in Australian currency. So, what makes the 2010 Australia 5-cent coin in very fine condition such a collector's gem? One key factor is condition. This is where terms like very fine come into play. In very fine condition, the coin shows light wear, and its major features remain sharp and clear. For many collectors, this level of preservation strikes a balance between historical authenticity and visual appeal. In very fine condition, the detailing on Queen Elizabeth's profile and the echidna remain well defined, which enhances the coin's desirability, although the 5-cent coin is still in circulation today. Finding a 2010 version in pristine condition is becoming increasingly rare due to wear and tear over time. Now, let's talk about what you've been waiting for: the collector market value of this 2010 5-cent coin in today's market. In very fine condition, these coins typically sell for around $22,000. That may seem like a fortune. It's important to note that coins in higher grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated, can fetch higher prices. Prices can fluctuate based on demand. While the 5-cent coin isn't a high-value rarity, it holds steady as a popular choice among collectors of Australian coins and world coin enthusiasts. Over time, as fewer coins remain in excellent condition, we could see a steady increase in value, especially for those in top-notch condition. If you're looking to add a 2010 Australia 5-cent coin to your collection, or are thinking about holding on to one you already own, here are some tips to keep in mind. Look for coins in very fine or higher condition. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin will be. Handle with care. Use gloves or hold the coin by its edges to prevent fingerprints or scratches, which can reduce its value. Store in a protective case. Proper storage will help preserve the coin's quality over time. So there you have it. The Australia 5-cent coin from 2010. It might be the rarest coin out there. Its enduring design, historical significance, and the fact that it remains in circulation make it a fascinating piece to add to any collection. And who knows? As time passes, its value could grow. If you're a collector or just someone curious about coins, don't underestimate the value hidden in your change jar. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more numismatic content, and let us know in the comments if you have any interesting coins you'd like us to feature.